Our lesson objectives for today is to use the zero conditional to talk about facts and cause and effects. Also, to read and understand an article about AI and its impact on our daily lives and choices. First of all, before we start, let's discuss this. What do you think a streaming platform is? Have you ever heard of the word streaming? A stream? Thing that keeps like ongoing, streaming? So when I say streaming platform, what do I mean? So basically, a streaming platform is an online service where you can watch videos, TV shows, or listen to music without downloading them. It plays the content directly on your device as long as you have an internet connection. So, the streaming platform is a platform or a website or an application that you can use to watch videos, TV shows, or even play music without having to download them on your PC or computer or laptop or phone. You just go online, all you need is internet connection. So try to think of some examples for streaming platforms. Okay, now let's answer these questions. Are you happy with the amount of time you spend online? If not, what can you do to change it? Also, what websites or streaming platforms do you use? So, let's start with the first question. If you're happy with the amount of time you spend online. So, how long do you stay on your phone? So, if you stay, for example, 2 or 3 hours a day, are you happy with that, or do you think you need to minimize your online usage or your screen time? Also, what can you do to change it? So if you remember, even in lesson 1, we learned that we can go for walks or just go outdoors for us to stop using our screens, or we can even make reminders to remind us to turn off our phones or turn off the screen. So try to think of suggestions of things that you can do instead of looking at the screen. And what websites or streaming platforms do you use? So we have lots of them in Egypt. For example, if you watch TV shows in Ramadan, you can still stream them on shahid.com, for example, or the most famous one like Netflix. All of these are considered streaming platforms. Even Anghami, it's still a streaming platform for music. Spotify, many other applications that you can use. So try to think of them. Which ones do you use the most? Also, do they show you things you like to watch or listen to? So are these platforms the one that you actually use? Do they have the things that you actually like? Or are they just a list of things that you're listing right now? So think of the ones that post things that you like to watch. Also, for example, YouTube. YouTube is still considered a streaming platform because you can watch lots of videos or even movies sometimes. And you can play music on YouTube. It has videos specifically, however, you can still listen to music on YouTube. Now let's think for a moment. How often do you use streaming platforms to watch films or TV? So how often? For example, every day, twice a week, once a week, once a month? How often do you do that? So for example, I usually like to use or to go on Netflix twice a week. So I like to watch TV shows on Netflix once a week. Or you can say I use YouTube every day, so I use it daily. Or you can say I go on Anghami Plus or Anghami twice a week, 3 times a day. It's up to you. So do you like to watch films, TV shows, or listen to music on a phone, computer, or television? For me, for example, I usually use my phone to go to YouTube and watch TV shows and listen to music at the same time. That's around twice a week, maybe. Yeah. Think of your own example. Now we have the second question. What do you know about AI? What is AI, or artificial intelligence? So we basically know that AI, or artificial intelligence, is a type of technology that learns about human behavior. So, AI. Now let's read and listen to the article, which is "The future is already here." Ready? Let's start.
Lesson 2. The Effects of Artificial Intelligence. Page 46. Exercise 2. Read and listen to the article. Match the words to the definitions.
The future is already here. Artificial intelligence, or AI for short, is a type of technology that helps computer systems to do tasks that usually only humans can do, such as making decisions or solving problems. If you use streaming platforms to watch movies or TV shows, you are using AI. The streaming platform uses algorithms to learn what types of movies or TV shows you like to watch. If you enter data by choosing movies, the algorithms learn what you like from that data. The platform then uses what it learned to personalize your homepage on the platform with suggestions for similar movies and TV shows. If you watch a lot of science fiction movies, the streaming platform shows you suggestions for other science fiction movies to watch. This is called machine learning because it's a process where technology learns things and then uses what it learns to help people. The same thing happens with online shopping. If you shop online, AI learns and remembers what you like to buy. Then you see advertisements for similar clothes when you go online or use social media. In New Zealand, some primary school children are learning about the environment and renewable energy from the world's first AI teacher called Will. When teachers use technology in the classroom, students are usually more interested in learning. But Will is technology that looks and behaves like a real human. When students see him for the first time, they think he is real. If children ask Will a question, he gives an answer. He can also understand the expressions on students' faces. If students smile at Will, he smiles back. If students don't understand something, Will helps them. Some people think that AI encourages us to spend more time online because of its suggestions for more things we can watch or listen to. But AI can also make learning fun and make our lives easier. Surely that isn't such a bad thing?
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا، المستقبل يبدأ الآن.